So, new Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild trailer just dropped about 4 days ago, and it is looking so damn good right now. But first we get the trailer and we got some gameplay, so let's get into it. So the trailer opens up with the scroll-like storytelling, sprinkled bits and pieces throughout the trailer, and from what I could gather from it, we could see it is telling the story of the demise of Hyrule within some time in the past. So we see these machines that we first saw in the first sneak peek of Breath of the Wild way back when, storming Hyrule Castle and pretty much destroying it. And within the next part of the scene, we see destroy what I can only assume is Hyrule Castle Town. And from the looks of it, it looks reminiscent of that of Twilight Princess. So it's safe to say, in a way, that this is the same universe as the Twilight Princess. Now, first thing I saw within this chapter that caught my eye was possibly the antagonist of this game, and he is like a bird-like creature, which I would think is like maybe a descendant of the Rito tribe from the Wind Waker series. And we see him fly into this giant mechanized bird aircraft kind of looking thing, reminiscent of has a similar design to the Loth Wings of Skyward Sword, so we can see possibly some sort of connection within that and the same universes. Also in this trailer we get a first look at the NPCs and pretty much another character that was aiding Link within his quest, a long-haired female character, presumably, more than likely, Princess Zelda of this game. If not, then maybe, larger speculation here, if Nintendo does go the route of choosing your own character and their own gender, this could be the Link female version of this game. That could be a possible speculation. It could be Zelda, who knows at this point. We'll have to wait for further details on that, but another character nonetheless. So further throughout the trailer we get to see more of the world of Breath of the Wild, not the full expansive world yet, but enough to keep us wanting more and more. We see people, so more NPCs to interact with, if not want to be tag along with us, be our sidekicks throughout the game, you never know. And also at the end of the trailer we all see another mysterious figure gripping their hand. Maybe that one is Princess Zelda or another character guiding Link along the way. We see Link kind of down like he's been defeated or something, so maybe they're there to be his mentor or something along the lines of that. Now another shot of Link in this game, we see him glowing with this green aura around him, light greenish aura, so we could safe to say that he does possess the Triforce of Courage within him, or maybe it's some sort of new ability within the game. It's just remained to be seen, so hopefully we'll get more details on that. If not, we have to wait for the full game to come out, but enough hype for that one, right? Just right there. So much hype for this. Now alongside the trailer we were given gameplay footage played by Bill Trinan and Nate Bildorf. I gotta say, I'm pretty envious of these guys, these lucky sons of bitches getting to play this game. Now within the gameplay, we see them interact with this bird-like NPC whose tribe goes by the name of the Mistral, and I'm thinking maybe they are descendants of the Rito from the Wind Waker series. Now shifting from NPCs, we get a look into the battle mechanics and how the fighting goes on within the game. We see Link take on this Lizalfos-like creature which has a EMP, short-range electrical burst kind of attack. Link goes flying back. We see ragdoll physics in there, so more powerful attacks may send Link flying in a similar way. That has remained to be seen, but more than likely that will happen. And also we get to take a look at the armor and the food menus, and you can pause within the game, hurry up, consume, and go right back into the fight. Pretty interesting stuff looking there. Hopefully go in more depth with that later, but for now we'll just have to wait for that. So another feature or mechanic brought back from the Skyward Sword game is the use of the stamina meter. So pretty much you can only do so much running, maybe do so much hitting, so much climbing. We saw Link climbing and doing these sort of jump things that took a chunk out of the stamina meter. So wondering how that's going to work. Maybe you could build it up throughout the game, use more and more stamina, or maybe it's just a set amount. That's also remained to be seen. Hopefully go more in depth with that later as well. But for now, just gotta wait on that. Now to my favorite part of the video, of the gameplay, of seeing what battle mechanics are. We see combos or some sort. We have a learn to move system. We see Link going to slash, the Fury slash sword deal going on, where he deals multiple points of slash damage to his enemies. And oh, that was just beautiful to watch. It was just so fucking amazing. I never thought I'd see that in a Zelda game. It was more tactical wise, just like hit BB multiple times, you'll see him do the same moves over, or with the remote control motion sensor you could do your own moves, but nothing like this before. Awesome stuff. Can't wait to use that in the game. And Breath of the Wild was announced to be more RPG like, so we see Link carrying and using many different sorts of weapons, from different sorts of bows and arrows, which we see him break so you're not going to have a permanent bow and arrow system. Or maybe you can repair it if you find like maybe a certain quest item, like the freaking fairy bow. Maybe that'll break, but you don't have to lose it. You can just like repair it and whatnot. We see him take on different swords, spears. We hear clubs and long swords, all different sorts of weapons in this game. So the possibilities are almost pretty much near endless with what you can do. You can have your own sort of system. Maybe you're not a fan of the sword. You'll maybe use like I said, clubs, spears, hammers, all sorts of different things. So another RPG element installed into the Breath of the Wild series uses the health bars located above your enemy's head, so you know how far they are and their damage, what your damage is doing. Maybe experiment with weapons work, what system works to use against them. Maybe it's not just to run away if nothing's working. So pretty sweet right there. Maybe a little frustrating at first because we're used to, you know, having a set amount of slashes, set amount of damage done, but that remains to be seen. All in all, Breath of the Wild is just beginning to look more gorgeous. Just so much hype for this game. It's going to be released for the Wii U and NX. I'm personally going to pick up an NX for this game because that is the system this game was made for. I know it's going to be ported to the Wii U as well, but pretty much NX is just going to take the spotlight for that. It was made for it, and that's the correct way to play it, in my eyes at least. But anyway, that's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching, and this is Nigel Escura signing out. Later.